and motorists are adequately sensitized on the operationalization of the system. Two, the plans put in place to ensure other road sections across the country are under the automated instant fine system. And three, system safeguards put in place to guarantee accuracy and integrity of the instant fine system. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Amos. Chair, Transport and Infrastructure. Yes, Nabuin, you are a member of the committee?
No, I'm not. Just a rejoinder.
You are joyriding?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Mr. Speaker, before the last recess, I had given a statement to the same committee over 2 roads that have not been done in my constituency. The response was supposed to come 2 weeks after the recess, but to date we are headed to another recess, and I haven't received any response. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You can see even the chair is not here. So majority leader has just walked in.
I'm a committee.
Honorable Naika, there is no chair here, there is the speaker.
Yes, but I'm a member of the Committee of Transport.
Yes.
I just wanted to
hold brief for your chair.
Yes, I will
and
brief my
bring
chair.
a response
2 weeks so that he can
after
brief.
recess.
Yes, Chair.
Yes,
okay,
Kimani?
Mr. Speaker.
So, Honorable Speaker, I would also like to joyride on this particular matter. Honorable Speaker, this issue of fines, instant fines on these motor vehicles, I think it also needs to be rethought on who the fine is to. An example, Honorable Speaker, is if I have 10 vehicles, for example, that I use as Uber vehicles, and the drivers who drive those cars drive them dangerously, and now they are fined, but then that fine ends up being on the logbook of those particular vehicles, and so it does not deter the behavior of the driver. So perhaps the thinking should be the fines on the driving license of that driver rather than on the logbook. Honorable Speaker, another complication would be those loans, those vehicles that are unknown. Say, for example, the logbook is a joint ownership between the bank, for example, and the borrower. So when now this fine is lodged on the logbook of that particular vehicle, then it affects the lender, who might be the bank or even these other smaller lenders for motorcycles, Honorable Speaker. So I think I would like to be enjoined on that particular case so that I can give my input on that particular fine system, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Naika, he has already left. You are very nomadic, Naika. You bring a response 2 weeks after recess and take into account what the Honorable Member for Molo has said.
Quite obliged, Honorable Speaker.
I will revisit statement number 7, Kazungu Tungule.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And first of all, my apologies for not being there when my statement was called. It was due to very unavoidable circumstances. Honorable Speaker, this is a request for a statement regarding the electrocution of Ms. Rita Mapenzi Kenneth and the safety of electricity infrastructure in Ganze constituency. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to provision of Standing Order number 444-2C, I wish to request for a statement from the Chairman of the Departmental Committee on Energy regarding the electrocution of Ms. Rita Mapenzi Kenneth and the safety of electricity infrastructure in Ganze constituency. Honorable Speaker, on 23rd of May 2026, Ms. Rita Mapenzi Kenneth, a 13-year-old grade 7 pupil at Ganze Primary School, sustained severe injuries after stepping on a live electric wire that was lying on the ground following the collapse of electricity poles while walking home from school. The victim, who was walking home from school, suffered extensive burns, resulting in the amputation of both legs and one arm. at Kilifi and is admitted at Kilifi County Referral Hospital. The matter was reported to Ganze Police Station under OB number 07 23 526 and to the Kenya Power and Lighting Company KPLC offices in Kilifi. However, KPLC has not engaged the family or provided any assistance, leaving them to shoulder the medical expenses and related costs alone. The incident has also raised concerns over the safety of electricity infrastructure in Ganze constituency, where fallen poles, low-lying and exposed live wires continue to pose a serious risk to the residents. Honorable Speaker, it is against this background that I request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Energy on the following. Number one, a report on the incidences of electrocution of Ms. Rita Mapenzi Kenneth and the findings of investigations, if any, conducted by KPLC into the incident, and the action taken against officers found to have been negligent. Number two, the steps that KPLC has taken to ensure that Ms. Rita Mapenzi Kenneth receives adequate medical care, rehabilitation services, including provision of prosthetic limbs and fair and timely compensation for the permanent psychological effects of the resultant amputation and disability. Number three, immediate interventions that KPLC has undertaken to inspect, repair, and secure damaged electricity infrastructure, particularly fallen electricity poles and exposed live wires in Ganze constituency. And lastly, the long-term measures put in place by KPLC to strengthen the maintenance, inspection, and monitoring of electricity infrastructure across the country in order to prevent recurrence of similar incidents. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Tungule. Chair Energy, Majority Leader, you can inform them to bring a response.
After the recess.
Yes, Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, as I prepare for my statement, allow me to also mention something on the instant fines on this statement by Honorable Mwago. And indeed, the committee has some work to do, but principally to make sure that there is adequate signage and Kenyans know what speed limits are allowed on what kind of road. If you're on the expressway, you can do 100 and something. If you're on a feeder road, what is the speed limit that you're supposed to be driving on or at, so that people don't also get unfairly fined because they didn't know. But also to ask Kenyans, Honorable Speaker, to also maintain relatively safe speeding on our roads. Because, Honorable Speaker, the lesser evil to deal with is to deal with fines and penalties than the kind of deaths and loss of life that we have seen, and especially as we move towards the festive seasons at the end of the year. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Majority Leader, is much more than that.
Yes.
Our roads are not just unsafe because of speeding. We have the border problem. I'm sure you have noticed this.
Yes.
We have the Matatu menace. We have overspeeding drivers. We have all manner of problems, and we need a holistic approach to make our roads safe.
Yes.
For everybody.
True, Honorable Speaker, because even our good friends, the border riders, you've seen they keep cutting everybody on the road.
Yes.
And the moment a motorist touches one of them, they all descend on the motorist.
And burn down your car.
And burn down your car, injure the motorists. Honorable Speaker, these are issues that NTSA must be able to deal with. And I believe even this instant fine thing is good because it's also helping us to deal with the cases of corruption within the traffic police department. Police officers, Honorable Speaker, I'm sure even you, they have been lobbying you, as they lobby everybody. Every police officer wants to move to the traffic department because they'll be able to solicit bribes there. The way to end this culture of bribery on our roads is to deal with these instant fines. But also we have also issues to deal with, Honorable Speaker, and maybe I may also use this opportunity to speak to our courts. You remember when the government sought to register all phones, IMEA numbers, people went to court. And part of the issues I had the Chair Finance raise are such issues, so that my car is registered to my phone. And if I sell that car, when I go to make that transfer, then NTSA must, as a matter of principle, ensure that the person I have sold to has also put his number, whose IMEA number is registered, so that if they contravene the traffic laws, then the fines will go to them, not come to me. But as I said, Honorable Speaker, and as you say, there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and probably NTSA and the Ministry of Interior, I hope the Chair, Transport and Infrastructure, I'll ask him to not only engage with NTSA, but to also involve the Traffic Police Department and the Ministry of Interior to see that we have a holistic approach to this issue of traffic. Honorable Speaker, moving on to my statement, Thursday statement on behalf of the House Business Committee, pursuant to Standing Order 44.2A, the House Business Committee met on Tuesday, 30th June 2026 to prioritize business for consideration during the week.
Yes, what is out of order, Hassan?
To contribute to this.
You can't be talking while seated.
Mr. Speaker, I actually was requesting your attention so that I could contribute to the discussion rather than a point of order.
I'll give you a minute on the traffic fines.
Yes, yes.
And the madness on our roads.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. But is it not simplistic or easy to pass this particular problem to the NTSA, given the fact that this is a matter that this disorder and anarchy on our streets is deeply rooted in our national culture? The border culture, the matatu culture. This requires a national conversation and a major public education within our community. You cannot leave it simply to an organization like the NTSA. It is like asking the IEBC to deal with the political violence that is rampant in our own country. So I think this matter, having lived in many cities in the world, this city needs a major effort, a major remedy, which I think is beyond the NTSA, and we need all to get involved so that we can be part of that conversation and create the conditions to change the mindset of Kenyans so that we have a country where people abide by rules and where institutions like the police also enforce the rules. But at the moment, even though there are laws against some of those violations, it appears that the problem is so widespread and so enormous that even our police forces cannot deal with it without changing our mindset and our national culture.
Thank you, Hassan. Majority Leader, proceed. To be taken into account when they respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 44.2A, I rise to present the following statement on behalf of the House Business Committee, which met on Tuesday, 30th June 2026, to prioritize business for consideration during the week. Honorable Speaker, I would like to inform members that the Kamkunji that had been scheduled for Thursday, 2nd July, which is today, to deliberate on stalled housing projects across the country was postponed. In your communication, Honorable Speaker, as you said earlier in the week. And when the House resumes on Tuesday, 28th July 2026, it is expected to consider the following business, some of which is listed in today's order paper. Second reading of the following bills: the Books and Newspapers Amendment Bill of 2025, the Competition Amendment Bill of 2026, and the Business Law Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 51 of 2024. 2 is consideration of motions, the following motions. 1,